with love and fried chicken.
I don't know what that is.
The 2024 Oscar winner for Best Animated Feature. No, it wasn't The Boy and the Heron. No, it wasn't Elemental. No, it wasn't Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It was MSA. And you're about to see why. I know it looks like I filmed part 1 and then went back in time and filmed part 2. But no, I just shaved today and I look like a baby right now, and that's how I feel. You may also be wondering why I am wearing this wacky shirt, and I have explicitly said I don't like designer things. My parents made me get a nice shirt for golfing, and so I was like, okay, I'll get a nice shirt for golfing, and I don't ever golf, so I gotta get some use out of it. So if I look like a dude on the golf course, that's why. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Let's go. Animations, it kind of feels like I'm on vacation when I see a vid from MSA about a girl who's gone completely insane. But we'll still laugh and scream and cry and be glad that we don't have their lives. So come along, enjoy the ride, and let's watch some MSA tonight. Oh no, it has the same annoying start! Oh, why? It's the most annoying... Oh, is this the theme song? Theme song, theme song, theme song, theme song, theme song. Is it gonna be the same animated song to start? Did I click on the right? Yeah, this is part 2. I haven't edited the first part yet, so I don't remember what the song, how the song goes. What the future might bring. You're my bed, waiting for someone to rock at my door. I don't know, I don't remember this. I'm freestyling. The cat on the floor, put in a bag with the cat on the floor, and I just got out of the shower. And it's MSA, and it is the chicken day, and the characters are really silly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. MSA, that's okay to watch with RobertIDK all day. And you should do that. Watch all of my vids. Click on the playlist.
I left,
okay.
Feeling pretty surprised by this turn of events, but I was gonna take any help I could to sort out Mom's situation.
You might be flying high right now, little bro.
Yeah.
But I know what your biggest weakness is, and I'm gonna use it to bring you down.
Don't bring him down! Not Gervonta.
Next day in class.
Okay, no, for real though. I haven't edited part 1 yet. Once I've edited part 1, I will remember all these characters. I would have remembered the theme song. I probably should have edited it first, but I didn't want you guys to have to wait too long. But yeah, okay, Sadie, that's the girl's name. The 2 dudes. I need a refresher of their names, but I know all the characters, obviously.
I just couldn't focus on what the teacher was saying because I couldn't stop thinking about how both Dom and Margot's seats were empty.
Dom?
And I wasn't the only one.
Where's Margot?
I saw her last night by the lockers laughing with Dominic. They probably sneaked off somewhere. I can smell something juicy going on between them.
Scandalous.
For some reason, that made me feel kind of sick to my stomach. Later at recess,
I
could barely
want
get my
Dom.
lunch down.
Jeez, your chicken nuggets are begging you to eat them already.
I'm just
They're
full.
just tendies.
Mom gave me some extra fried chicken when I did some deliveries this morning.
And you didn't give me any? How dare you? You're gonna... Oh, no, you don't, you little butthole.
I leaned over to see Clover playing a video game furiously.
Ah,
You're
Balatro.
worked up because of a game?
I tried it the other day because I was bored, and apparently I'm really good at it.
Is this a
But
sponsor?
also, it's become really
Is this a sponsor?
personal now. This unbeatable beast 123 keeps on challenging me because he or she can't accept that he or she is totally beatable.
Your username is...
I don't think you can, I don't think that you can accept that you are very beatable and have been beaten. You're unwinnable, is what you really are. Okay, I was wondering if we were just about to get an MSA sponsor there. Typically, when they're playing a game, you got Honkai Star Rail in there, or Infinity Nikki, if you recall.
Your username is Sharks Can't Poop 96?
Well, they can.
What are you, right?
Just keeping it real.
Just then, I noticed Dom walk in, and he was instantly surrounded by a horde of girls, which he didn't seem to
Dom
mind
with
at
his
all.
new look.
So, were you able to talk to Mr. Newfound Fame about your mom's deportation problem?
No, but someone is already taking care of it. I looked down at Ace's message on my
the
phone,
president.
who had texted me
No,
earlier
not the
saying
president.
Someone was already working on getting Mom's documents in order.
Good.
Suddenly, I was startled when Clover slammed her hand hard on the table.
Yes, take that, loser. Ha!
You're such a dork.
Who does this Sharks Can't Poop 96 think he is?
This is brutal.
You're just a noob and I'll beat you next time.
Later that night,
an
I
intense
was sitting
battle.
at my desk with my laptop when an email popped up, and as I read it quickly, I jumped out of my chair in excitement.
Yours.
Mom! I quickly picked up my laptop and ran down the stairs to the kitchen. Mom! Mom! Just then, Mom came running in with a fire extinguisher.
Oh.
Where's the fire? Or the thief?
What are you talking about? Mom, I got offered a huge publishing deal. If I sign up, they'll give me an advance payment to start, and it could really help us right now. Mom dropped the extinguisher and squealed for joy as we both hugged each other and jumped around like kids.
Good job, Sadie and Mom.
I need to calm down. I think I'm gonna go out for a quick walk.
But it's rather late.
I'll be right back.
Darling,
Don't worry.
it's rather
And with that,
late.
I hurried out the door and started walking around the neighborhood, buzzing with excitement. All I really wanted to do was call Dom and tell him the good news, and I almost dialed his number a couple of times, but something held me back. Then suddenly, a car on the road started slowing down next to me, and I felt a bit alarmed. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to be walking alone at this time. I picked up my pace when someone called out.
Sadie,
Pull out the Draco. Oh,
I sighed
okay.
in relief and turned to see Ace leaning out his car window.
All right. Okay. I'm back. All right. This was my theory. These two are gonna be a thing, and then Dom and was it Margot? They're gonna be a thing, and then the two Sadie and Dom eventually will be together. That's what's gonna happen. I believe that was my strong prediction last time, and now we will get the payoff.
what are you doing out here?
Just walking.
Listen, I'm glad I caught you. I want to talk about your mom's papers. Can we go somewhere and sit?
Where?
Just
Oh,
nearby.
yeah.
Hop in.
I felt a bit awkward, but I wanted to know what he had to say, so I got in the car. I thought he'd take me to a cafe or something, but he stopped outside a playground. Why here?
It's a beautiful night. and I
You wanted
thought
to
we could
come
sit
to
on
the playground
swings.
to have a romantic conversation
well,
about
you
my
just
mom.
didn't strike me as a swings kind of guy.
Oh,
Sure I am.
honey, I'm a swimmer.
I just miss being a kid sometimes.
You've been working for your dad since a young age, so that's pretty
No,
understandable.
swings are the best, no matter
Dad has
what.
always relied on me, and I can't let him down, you know? Besides, I've always wanted to save the world by doing something great through biotech.
That sounds awesome,
Whoa.
Ace. Anyway, about those documents.
Oh, right.
Ace reached for his jacket's inner pocket and handed me some papers.
You and
One
your mom just
golden
need to read
ticket.
and sign these papers, and then the lawyer I'm working with will process them in just a few days.
Oh, thank you
Yes!
so much. Also, I just got a publishing deal, and I can use the advance payment to take care of the fees.
A publishing deal? That's amazing!
Awesome.
I knew they'd get in touch with you.
Wait, what? How did you know that?
Shoot! Sorry, I wasn't supposed to blurt that out.
Ace looked away shyly and scratched the back of his head.
Okay, you caught me.
You were behind
Since I knew you won't accept any money from me, I thought about showing my friend your story online because he's working for a huge publishing company.
Okay.
I decided not to tell you about this because I didn't want to raise your hopes too soon.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, Ace is too good. Forget Dominic. I think I'm Team Ace. You can get together and become the Ace family. Just kidding, don't do that.
this? Wait, how did you even find my story?
Well, everyone at school has been talking about your interesting pen name.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
no.
So everyone knows
Sharks
Princess
can't
Walk
poop.
Walk is me. That's kind of embarrassing.
It's cute, and I was really hoping the publishers would call you.
Ace, can I ask you a question? Why are you suddenly talking to me? This is like the first time in so many years, and then you're just doing all this and it's just too much.
Remember that night by the pool when I brushed an eyelash away from your cheek? You've never
Changed
left
my
mind
life.
since then.
never left
No,
his
I never
mind.
noticed before
It's
how
a little
pretty
much.
you are. I really don't know why we didn't talk to each other before.
I was caught off guard. as
now
he
you're
leaned
saying you're
over
only
from his
talking to her
swing
'cause she's
and
pretty.
Gently pushed away some hair from my face.
Am I going too fast or making you uncomfortable?
No, I mean, it's just a bit overwhelming, and I don't know how
liked
to thank you
Dom.
for everything.
There's
And
one
I
thing
didn't
you
want
can
another
do.
brother.
Just go out with me and I'll make all your troubles go away. I would really take care of my girlfriend.
This is
Sat
love
frozen in my
bombing,
spot.
guys.
Ace, of all
I
the
think
people
this
in the
is
world,
what they call
liked
love
me
bombing.
enough to be my boyfriend? My mind was spinning, and my face felt like it was on fire. Can I think about it?
Of course, take all the time you need.
All
I
right.
can wait.
I'd been standing outside Sadie's door for at least 10 minutes, hesitant to knock. I knew I hadn't been very nice to her lately, and I wanted to apologize. I started pacing across the porch as I practiced my lines. Dude, I'm sorry about my attitude lately. I'm just hurt because you're not telling me everything, especially about what's going on between you and Ace.
Oh,
Please
no.
forgive me. I miss you. I hope we can. Suddenly, the door opened and I jumped back.
Oh, Dom. I didn't know you were here, sweetie.
Hi, Mrs. Wilson.
Oh, no.
Is Sadie home? Her bedroom window is
She's
closed.
making out
She
with
went for an
Ace.
evening walk around the neighborhood. She got a publishing deal and she wanted to calm herself down. Isn't that great news?
Yeah.
Oh, but of course, she already told you, and that's why you're here, right?
Wow, yeah, of course. That's why I came. To congratulate her in person.
No, I wanted to
Don't you
ask,
think it's a
what
bit late
are
for her to
we?
be walking alone?
Well, she called and said she's with your brother.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No.
I
No.
see.
Do you want to go
No.
inside and wait for her?
It's fine, Mrs. Wilson. I'll come by later. Good night.
All right, I still am going with my prediction. I think my prediction is only seeming more right. I do think Ace sounds legit. What? I'm liking this whole, hey, if you are with me, all of your problems will go away.
You might be flying high right now, bro, but I know what your biggest weakness is, and I'm gonna use it to bring you down very soon.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty good deal for anybody, right? But that's gonna end up not being the right choice for her, because you know it's gonna be Sadie and Dominic at the end. You know.
Me as I walked back to my place. Why were Ace and Sadie suddenly so close?
I don't know.
Why hadn't she even spoken to me about this? This
She hates
was
you.
not okay. Just then, my phone rang, and I was surprised to see it was Margot.
Margot!
Hey there. What are you doing right now?
Nothing
Oh.
much. Just getting ready to sleep.
Can you come over?
Now? But it's almost midnight.
It's okay if you can't.
That's the
My
point!
parents are out of town as usual, and I was just feeling a bit lonely. But it's no biggie.
I thought
Yeah,
about
if you
it for a
hate
few
me,
seconds,
then just
then
tell me.
said, I'll be there in 10.
Great. See you soon.
I wasn't really sure what I was doing. But if Sadie could be out on moonlit walks with my brother
Yup.
celebrating good news in her
Yup.
life, well, I could certainly hang out with Margot. Which
Oh,
maybe
man.
wasn't the best idea. Because I was just feeling kind of awkward being there in her living room as we settled on the couch to watch a movie. But Margot seemed more keen to talk.
My parents are super busy. I'm always alone here, and sometimes it drives me crazy.
Throw on a RobertIDK playlist. Duh. Throw on a RobertIDK playlist and hang out with me. If you're home alone and bored and lonely and you need some company, that's what the RobertIDK MSA playlist is for. You can hang out with me. I could have helped and you could have avoided this bizarre situationship that's about to go down.
How about Dana and your other friends? Do they come here often?
Not much. I'm not really comfortable with them.
Then suddenly she removed the cushion lying between us and moved much closer.
I'd rather have you here. I hope you don't mind.
Oh yeah, no, I had some time tonight. Otherwise, I'm quite busy nowadays.
what the heck?
But suddenly
What
she
the-
leaned in even closer and kissed me square on the lips. I felt stunned.
I think I like you, Dom. You like me?
Wait, you say that after that?
A few nights later, Clover was at my place for a sleepover, but I could hardly focus on anything and kept rewatching Margot's stories on Instagram.
Oh,
I
no.
mean, it just doesn't seem like Dom.
What doesn't?
Him hanging around with Margot and
Yeah,
partying
you're
with her
jealous.
circle of elite
You're jealous.
friends.
I got news for you, girl. Dominic always belonged to the elite circle. Maybe he's just wondering now why he was hanging out with us commoners all along.
Oh, come on. He's never been like that. I just don't get why he'd change overnight. And what's worse is that whenever I try to talk to him, he finds a way to avoid me. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, it's because you're doing the thing
Just
as
admit
well.
that you're jealous.
I'm not. I'm just saying, all these parties and public displays are more like Ace's style, not Dom's.
Speaking of
They
Ace,
switched
you need to give me all
brains.
the details on that.
I don't know what to make of Ace. He's been really friendly the past few days. More than friendly, in fact. He's been flirting with me a lot, and he's the one who's been helping me with Mom's problem. Clover
I
nearly
believe
spat
that's
out her soda
love
as she
bombing
stared
is
at
what
me in
they call that.
disbelief.
that was him? Did you give him a love potion or something?
I find it weird, to be honest. He's just too good to be true. He's even planning to send some bodyguards to protect us from those goons who keep threatening Mom.
Okay, I didn't consider this angle. Well, this doesn't negate any of my prediction. My prediction is still rock solid. But Ace having potentially intentions to take advantage of Sadie? I didn't consider that. What could his evil plan be?
And I'm gonna use it to bring you down very soon.
What if he's up to something?
What could he be up to? And really, what do you have to lose? You date a hot guy
Probably
and
a
get
lot.
your mom out of trouble. You can always break up with him later if you don't like him.
But I don't know how Dom will feel about this. They've always been rivals, and I've been put in a difficult position.
Well, Dom isn't around much lately, so...
Right. Clover was watching my face intently, so I forced
My prediction
a smile.
will be right.
Before I forget, Ace actually asked me out to a party.
Then what are you waiting for? Stop being so boring even just for a night and just go.
I was almost considering it.
This music tells
I was
me
gonna
it
go.
will be
Dom was
okay.
busy partying with Margot. Why should I care what he'd think of me going out with Ace? I walked into the club on Ace's arm, feeling many eyes on us. The place was buzzing, and everyone was really glammed up, which made me feel awkward and out of place. Ace led me straight to the dance floor and pulled me in by the waist.
Isn't this amazing?
It's
Yeah,
a club.
I guess.
It's the
Listen,
same
I don't
experience
really
every
know how to
time, over and
dance.
over.
Just follow my lead and move to the rhythm.
I was sitting on a bar stool next to Margot when I spotted Ace and Sadie on the dance floor, and my stomach flipped. I felt something close to rage when I saw Ace's hand on her waist.
Oh, Ace
Just
is
then,
making
Margot
him jealous.
grabbed my hand and pulled me to the dance floor too. And soon enough, Sadie turned in my direction and our eyes met. I could see she looked surprised and quickly tried to hide it as she gave me a weak smile before looking away. Of all the guys out there, why my rival? Traitor!
Why am I even surprised that he's dating her? She's practically perfect.
Margot had her arms around my neck, and suddenly she grabbed my face and kissed me, and I kissed her back.
My
No
heart
way.
felt like it was breaking as I saw Dom and Margot kiss. I needed to get out of here.
This
I
is
gently
funny.
pulled away from Ace. I gotta go to the restroom. I ran to the bathroom, locked myself into a cubicle, and then I burst into tears. The next day
It
at
happens
school,
to
I was
everyone
still
at some
feeling bummed
point.
out.
Listen, it happens to everyone, Sadie. Every now and then, the person you like dates your rich brother Ace, who is leading the company of the biotech. It's happened to all of us at least
The
once.
next day at school, I was still feeling bummed out about the events of the night when I walked over to my locker. As I was taking my books out, a small silver envelope fell
sauce
to the
among
floor.
us?
There was nothing written on it, but I found 2 cards inside. The first card said, "It's been years.
What?
Can't wait to finally meet
What?
you, Dad." I stood frozen for a few seconds in surprise.
Sounds
What
like
kind of
Cap.
prank was this? And who would play it on me? The second card said, "Dinner at 6 p.m. Brasserie de Pierre. Give your name at the reception."
Did Ace
Yeah,
find
sure.
her
I'll go to
dad?
this high-end French restaurant to meet you, Dad. What a stupid joke. I slammed my locker shut and tossed the cards in the
Oh,
trash.
no.
Later that day, when I went to my scooter in the school parking lot, I found the same silver envelope in the front basket with the same notes inside. Someone really thinks this is funny, huh? Just rolled my eyes and started
Ace
rummaging
found
through my
her
bag for my
dad.
keys. And as I fished them out, the same envelope with the same
What?
cards fell out. Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
How
This is
many
ridiculous.
are there?
I took a deep breath and looked around to see if anyone was watching their prank playing out. There weren't many kids around, and no one was paying attention to me. You know what? Fine. If you're watching me or whatever, you win. I'll play your little game and find out who has the time to prank me using a father I've never met. Later that evening,
clearly
I
there were
arrived at the
cameras around
fancy
'cause we're
French
watching it.
restaurant at 6 p.m. sharp and walked up to the receptionist. Can you please check for a Sadie on your list?
Mademoiselle Sadie. Ah, yes, please, let me guide you to your table.
That sounded like Google Translate.
Mademoiselle Sadie.
That's literally sounded like they typed it into Google Translate and then put French speaker, but they wrote the English words. Anyways.
The server led me to the main dining area, and I was about to burst with curiosity. I followed him to a secluded corner where a man in his 40s was sitting at a table checking his phone. The server bowed his head and left, and I stood there
40s.
confused, wondering what to do next. Just then,
I
the man
am
looked up
your
at me, and
father.
his face broke into a smile as he rose quickly
I am
from
your
his
father,
seat.
Sadie. Sadie's not your real name, it's actually Dorothy Winifers.
Sit.
Who are you exactly, sir?
I was hoping you
I
would
was
just
your
call
dad.
me Dad.
I
I
am
just
your father.
stood there staring at him, frozen in shock. I was sitting
That's
across
my
from
dad.
this strange, elegant man, and I had no idea what to make of this situation. Is this a joke? Did someone ask you to do this?
I know it's weird that I've just sprung up out of nowhere, but I swear, this is not a joke.
Your book, you
I really
can't
am
publish
your
it.
dad.
It's
How do I
horrible.
know you're telling the truth? The man quietly placed a folder on the table and pushed it towards me. I
the
opened it
Sadie
hesitantly,
files.
And it was filled with photographs of him and my mom when they were both younger. Mom had a visible pregnancy bump in one of the photos, and there was a sonnet
That's
ran
me.
too. Then I saw some letters and cards, unmistakably in Mom's handwriting. I don't understand. You look happy here. Why did you just leave? And what are you doing here, coming back after 17 years?
I had no choice but to leave. My parents were against my relationship with your mom from the start. When
Aww.
your mom got pregnant, I told my parents that I was gonna marry her. My father
And they were
threatened
like,
to hurt
"No!
her if I didn't stop seeing
Stop
her.
it!
He was a dangerous, powerful man.
Like
I had to leave
Ace.
to keep you and your mom safe, but I never stopped loving you both.
Why didn't they like her?
She came from a poor family.
They said she
There
was a
someone
stinky
else they
pants
wanted me to
dingus.
marry, and I did. She got sick and died 3 years after our wedding.
Why
From
didn't
stinky
you look
pants
for us
dingus
earlier
disease.
then?
I did.
Sad.
I found you years ago.
Years ago? So what? You sit comfortably on your expensive couches in your fancy suits
While I suffer.
while watching Mom work to death to feed me and send me to school?
Sadie, I tried to come back so many times in the past 10 years, but your mom wouldn't let me.
I was taken aback by that revelation. What do you mean? Why would she do that?
Your mother hates me, and it's understandable. I tried for years to win her forgiveness, but she kept pushing me away.
boys
It was hard to watch you both struggle, knowing I could give you everything. I know she
Yeah.
kept all this secret from you, but please don't hold it against her.
See, it's like Walter White. Walter White wants to give the money to his family, but he can't. But there's nothing more that he wants than to give his money to his family. I guess I can't talk much about that because that's Breaking Bad spoilers, so never mind. But Breaking Bad is cool.
But please don't hold it against her. I know she's just trying to protect you.
Dad reached out and placed his hands on mine.
I decided to reach out to you this time without her knowing, because I've watched you from afar for too long. I wanted to meet you so much and try fixing things.
Okay, then buy my
It's
book.
a lot to process.
I know, I'm sure you're overwhelmed. But can I ask you for a favor?
Can you publish a
Do you
book
think
for
we
me
could meet
too?
again tomorrow?
Oh.
I'd like to take you for a day out. It would give us a chance to get to know each other better.
I stayed quiet for a few
I don't know,
seconds,
Dad.
feeling a storm of
I don't know,
emotions.
Dad.
And then I said, sure, I think I'd like that. Dad gave me the widest
All right.
smile, and I couldn't help smiling back.
Now
The next
Ace
day, we
and
met at the
Dominic
bistro
are
for
gonna be
lunch,
jealous
after
of her
which
dad.
He took me to a luxury mall. Dad led me into a designer clothing shop where the owner was practically tripping over himself trying to please us and showing us racks of their newest collection. I looked around at a few pieces, but none of them had price tags. Sir, this doesn't have
$10
a
million.
tag.
Oh, Miss Sadie, we do not put tags on our products.
'Cause you
but
would
it's
vomit.
For $2,300.
Oh, I see. It's lovely.
This is the one video where I can't complain about how stupid all of that stuff is because I'm wearing my nice golf shirt, which is the most expensive shirt I own, and it's not that expensive. It's not as expensive as she's holding. Anyways, designer stuff is dumb.
Oh, I see. It's lovely. I turned around to put it back on the rack, but Dad swooped forward and took it from me.
We're taking that and anything else you want.
But it's too much. I really don't need
Now he's
No,
love bombing.
You agreed to do this with me today.
By that evening, I was surrounded by shopping bags, and I was wondering how
Wow.
I'd smuggle them into the house.
Tired?
Actually, yes.
How
Can we go home now?
heartwarming.
I think it's too much
Designer
already.
clothing.
I'm worried about Mom seeing all this. Dad looked at me for a moment, then sighed.
I understand. Let's get you home then.
I had to get dropped a block away, climb over the back wall with all my bags, and sneak them in through my bedroom window. Just as I was inspecting my shopping, I suddenly heard a knock on the door.
Sweetie, are
Hey,
you there?
I
Oh my
smell
God, it's
Gucci.
Mom. Just one sec.
I smell
Under
Louis
the
V.
bed, leaving only one bag on it before I composed myself and opened the door. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Sadie. You're smiling really weirdly.
Am I? I'm just
shopping is
Where
shopping.
were you after school? You weren't answering my call.
Shopping with Dad? I mean, studying?
Clover dragged me to the mall and she gave me a cute dress and boots as an early birthday present. We were busy having fun. Sorry I missed your calls.
I see. Well, come
No
down
one
for
likes
dinner
you
in
enough to
10,
buy
okay?
you boots.
Aye, Captain.
You're acting strange. Is anything wrong?
Not at all, Mom. I'm just excited for dinner. Nom nom. In fact, I'll just come down with you now and help you. Mom was looking at me suspiciously as I pushed her out of the room and followed her. I had no idea how she'd react if she really knew what I'd been up to that afternoon.
The next day at school, I was standing with Justin in the parking lot when 3 fancy cars screeched in, and Margot, Dana, and her minion got out of them.
Why are they walking and acting like they're on the set of Mean Girls, weirdos?
Because they
I
are
tried not to
mean
laugh
girls.
as Margot approached me with a smile.
No, I don't
Just
think
then,
that mean.
Sadie arrived on her scooter, and there was something different about her outfit.
Louis Vuitton boots and a Gucci. Who is this?
And a Gucci.
I only know one person who owns that ugly scooter.
Wow, I literally said the 2 brands that they're wearing. That's funny. I guess despite thinking most of it stupid, I guess I have some knowledge.
Is this?
A Louis and a
one person
Gucci.
who owns that ugly scooter.
Chicken delivery girl. There's no way she can afford those brands.
Clover suddenly appeared beside us, sipping on a
the
nice
chicken
latte.
business
Sorry
is
to burst your
doing
jealous
good.
bubble,
It's
but I think
clucking.
she can, and she looks good.
Sadie took her helmet off, and she wasn't wearing her glasses. Then she shook
What
her
the
hair
heck?
out, and I couldn't peel my eyes away. She looked stunning.
She probably got plastic surgery on her whole face.
I thought you said she
that's
couldn't
mean.
afford those brands, and now you're saying she can't afford plastic surgery? Make up your mind, girl.
Yeah, make it make
I'm not even
sense,
talking to
jealous
you.
dingus.
Isn't there a button to shut you up?
Dana slapped the coffee cup out of Clover's hand and stormed off with her minion. Just then, I noticed Margot staring at my face, and it felt like she could read my thoughts.
I wish you'd
let's
get
go to
plastic
class,
surgery.
shall we?
Yes, let's.
She put her arm through mine, and even though I was tempted to, I didn't dare look back at Sadie.
As I got off my
Hey,
scooter,
bunch of
I could
weirdos.
feel quite a few eyes on me. And then Clover came running up to me excitedly.
How? What went wrong?
That was a nice
I'll tell
drawing.
you everything. Hold on. We're late for class.
It's
But it
my
turned out
dad.
So was the teacher. I noticed
Where'd
Dom and
Ace
Margot
go?
coming.
I
couldn't
miss
even
Ace.
look my way as I walked in. So I ignored him too and went to a corner where Clover and I huddled close together as I told her everything.
What
So
happened to
you're
the
telling
whole
me
story?
that your dad finally showed up and he's a freaking billionaire?
Billionaire?
Please.
Sorry, so you're telling me that your dad finally showed up and he's a freaking billionaire?
Yes, and I'm not sure how to feel about it.
Why does it always
Mom's gonna
have to
kill me
be
if she finds out I
billionaires,
met him.
MSA?
It's just too
Why not just
complicated.
millionaires?
But you have to.
Just then, Clover got distracted as she looked towards the door.
Your boyfriend is here.
I turned around to see Ace leaning in the doorway, gesturing at me to come out, and somehow it just annoyed me.
Wake up, my friend, your Prince Charming is calling you.
Can you be any louder?
Wake up, my friend, your Prince Charming is calling you.
Okay, shut up.
I forced a smile and walked up to Ace reluctantly. Ace, what are you doing here?
I just wanted to see you. Do I need a reason?
But we're having class.
I don't see any teachers around.
Then he stepped closer to me and brushed his finger against my cheek.
I saw you this morning and barely recognized you. You look stunning.
Ace, everyone's watching. Let's talk later, okay?
Yeah,
I was
and
sure
don't
Dana
touch
was
my
seeing a hole
Gucci
in my
watch.
skull with her glare, but I felt more conscious of what Dominic must be thinking.
Okay, but can I have a kiss?
What?
Kinda cringe,
no,
bro. Kinda
but before I
cringe.
could finish, he was pulling me closer, and just as I was about to push him away, Dom jumped in and punched his face.
What?
No.
What?
What the heck is wrong with you? Aren't you satisfied with what you did last night? It wasn't enough?
What are you talking about?
What did he do?
Ace unbuttoned his shirt, revealing bruises all over his body.
What?
You attacked me because of your stupid
No,
jealousy.
it's gotta be cap.
Is that
That's
how
gotta be
a young
cap.
businessman behaves? What a disgrace
That's gotta be
to our
cap.
family. Just stop it already, bro. Sadie just sees you as a friend and nothing more.
What? You're spitting nonsense!
With
Yeah,
that,
I think that's
Dominic
gotta be
shoved him
cap.
back, and Ace dropped like a feather to the floor, clutching his arm.
My arm! Ow, my arm!
Oh
I
my
think I
gosh.
fractured it!
I couldn't believe what was happening.
Ace.
I knelt down next to Ace.
Ace, this approach may have worked against Johnny Depp for a few years, but it's not gonna work against Dominic, okay? Ace, if that is your real name and your real name isn't Amber. My friends, it's that time again, where I briefly ask you, if you haven't already done it, if you could unfull screen and make sure you've hit that like button for me and that subscribe button. If you're enjoying this video, I have many other videos that you will really enjoy, and you should go on a little watching spree. Let's hang out in some more videos, okay? Also, make sure you're subscribed to MSA. Obviously, this video took a long time for them, and they need your support too. Let's get back to it.
I couldn't believe what was happening. I knelt down next to Ace, who looked like he was in a lot of pain, and then I glared up at Dominic. Dom, have you lost your mind? What is wrong with you? He turned to me with a hurt expression, and just
Sadie,
then,
it was
the principal
Cap.
walked in on the scene.
What on earth is happening here?
Dad had called me into his office, and I was feeling both nervous and angry because I knew it was all about the drama Ace had created. As I walked in, I found Dad sitting stiffly in his chair, while Ace was smirking in a corner with his raised face and arm cast. You asked for me, Dad? Dad silently reached for the tablet on his table, then pushed it towards me. Feeling confused, I clicked the video on the tablet, and I was shocked that it was a recording of the fight between me and Ace in school. It showed me punching his face and then pushing him to the ground while Ace wasn't fighting back at all.
Would you like to explain why there is a video sent to my email anonymously?
It's all AI, Dad. It's AI.
I looked over Ace's blank face and felt
They After
anger
Effects
boil
it.
up. Dad, this jerk.
Anyone seeing this video will think that you're a very violent person, Dominic.
I'm not, Dad. You know this.
But other people don't. The possible future CEO of my company attacking his own brother like a rabid dog.
I felt shocked as
Yeah,
Ace
they'll
looked.
get over it.
Dad really was considering me as the future CEO?
Oh.
Dad sighed and slowly shook his head.
Do you remember the story I used to tell you when you were kids?
Oh no, Dad, please
no.
don't.
No, you both need a reminder. There once was a wise chimpanzee who ruled the forest. He took in a lion cub and a wolf cub and raised them like brothers.
Okay.
They both grew up to be strong and fierce.
And they
no
ate
one
the
dared hurt their
chimpanzee.
kingdom when those two stood together. But then a slimy old python started to whisper to them both, "You're better than your brother. You have the stronger genes. You should be king." The two started to fight viciously.
That's
and then
bad.
everything fell apart. Their poor old dad was killed in his sleep by the python because no one was looking after
not
him.
the
And then the
chimpanzee
python
dad!
took over and banished the wolf and lion from their kingdom
No!
forever.
Okay, Dad, we get it.
I'm
We
so
get it.
disappointed with
I
your
still have
actions
trauma
today,
from
Dominic.
last time you
I'm
told
sorry,
me.
Dad, it won't happen again.
Make sure that it doesn't. I'll leave you two to sort out your issues.
Then Dad got up and left the room, and I turned to Ace. You sent that video to Dad. Did you get a friend to film the whole thing for you?
Can you prove it? Maybe I just got lucky that someone had their phone out.
I don't hear a
what is
denial.
Ace's
I just know you
scheme?
too well, little brother. Anyone gets close to Sadie, and you will act without thinking.
What is your deal with Sadie? Just stay away from her.
And who are you to dictate anything?
Oh, no.
Have you asked her if she wants me to stay away?
Stop using her to get to me.
I mean, you
That's
haven't
so
been
low of
relevant. You haven't
All
been
is fair in
relevant
love
in a
and
while,
war,
Ace.
Tommy. You might have won Dad's favor to consider you for CEO, but you'll never win Sadie over.
She's not some consolation prize to be won because you didn't get what you wanted.
Who said she's a prize?
I stepped closer to
What?
Ace. We both
You
know
take
that at
that
this point
back,
I'll
Ace.
probably end up becoming the CEO.
Getting a little more confident, huh? I hope you can maintain that.
Ace's lips curled into an evil smile, and I turned
What
and left
is
the office
Ace's
before I
motive?
punched him again.
After that
/
crazy
goal.
fight, I hadn't seen either Ace or Dom at school for the next couple of days, and I was keeping my mind off of them by hanging out more with Dad. As I was coming home one night after meeting him, I saw the living room was dark, and I figured Mom was in her room. I was quietly tiptoeing my way to the stairs when the living room was suddenly flooded with light, and I jumped out of my skin.
What are you up to these days, Sadie?
Sweet zombie
Haven't
kittens,
been
Mom.
hanging out with your
Scared
father,
me.
have you?
You really seem to be enjoying your dad's company lately,
You smell like your
huh?
father.
I froze in shock. What? How did you know? Mom sat down on the couch, looking really upset.
I saw you walking out with him.
I've
from
had
the
this
restaurant
father
a few days
detector
back.
5000 for
Been
the
waiting
last
for
2
you to tell me
decades.
about it, but I guess you didn't have any such plans.
I knelt down next to Mom and held her hands.
Mom, I'm sorry.
I swear,
He got me
I've been planning
Gucci.
to tell you, but I just couldn't find the right time. Mom pulled her
I was
hand
too
away
busy
from me.
trying on all my Louis V scarves. Okay. Mom, it's really hard to communicate with a peasant like yourself when I have Louis V wool in my ears. When I've got my Fendi earmuffs on, Mom. I was gonna tell you, but my mouth was full with a Balenciaga tongue scraper.
Mom pulled her hand away from me.
Stay away from him, understood? And don't even think about asking for help from him.
Could you talk to him? Just once? Everyone deserves a second chance, Mom.
You believed all his words, didn't you?
So did
If you're gonna
I.
choose your dad,
And
then
then
fine.
this
Go
happened.
ahead. You're gonna have a more comfortable life with him.
I can't believe you're saying that, Mom. I just want to have a complete family.
Well, I guess I'm not enough for you.
No, no,
It's
Mom,
not
don't talk like that.
But Mom just got up and rushed to her room. I ran after her, but she closed the door in my face.
Don't talk like that, Mom.
Knocking,
That's
but she
extremely
wouldn't open
toxic.
up. Mom, please. We have to talk about this. I finally gave up and went to my room in tears. I called Clover, but she wasn't answering her phone either. I looked over at Dom's place, and I felt even worse. I felt I needed some fresh air, so I climbed out my window and lay on the soft grass, tears streaming down my face as I looked up at the stars.
Why can't I
Just
have
then,
Mom
I
and
spotted
Dad?
something in the grass from the corner of my eye. It was a praying mantis. Oh, wow. It's been a while since I saw one. I was
Young
about to
Young
crawl quietly
Tails?
to catch it when someone else got to it first.
Young
I
Young
looked up
Tails?
to see Dom. What
Oh,
are you
okay.
doing here?
Chasing some praying mantis, obviously. Are you crying?
What? No. My eyes are just sweating because it's hot.
It's actually quite
It's
chilly.
actually praying mantis
Sadie,
venom in your
is everything
eyes.
okay? You can tell me like you always do, you know.
Dominic leaned over and gently wiped the tear off my
Dom,
cheek.
stop
My heart
acting like
skipped a
everything's
beat,
been
but I
normal
quickly
lately.
tried to hide it. Wow, look at you, ignoring me for weeks and now pretending that everything's
Yeah,
fine.
what the heck?
What's happening to us, buddy? And why did you get so
Oof.
aggressive with Ace?
Oof. Did I say this last time? The girl calls you buddy. Probably move on from that one, champ. If the girl you like's calling you buddy, probably take a walk. Take a walk, bro. Keep swiping, you know? Because that's not your girl.
What's happening to us, buddy? And why did you get so aggressive with Ace? Dominic stared at my face for a few seconds.
I don't know either, but I just wanted to.
Just then, Ace suddenly called out to Dom from their balcony.
Hey, bro, your girlfriend has been calling you nonstop.
Oh, no.
She's not my...
You should go. I gotta head back inside anyway. See you around. And then
What was
I
with the
walked
intense
away
music?
with fresh tears pouring down my face.
Why was that like Mission Impossible level
The
tense
next
music?
morning, as I shut off my alarm, I sleepily checked my phone, and my eyes grew wide at a text I'd received. It was from the
Hello,
principal,
Dee.
saying
It's
she
your
wanted to
school
place an
principal.
order for 50 fried chickens for a
50
lunch
fried
party.
chickens?
Whoa, for real? I ran downstairs to the kitchen where Mom was already frying chicken. Mom continued frying like she hadn't heard me. I got 50 orders from our principal for lunch.
Okay, I'll prepare for it.
I walked up to her and gave her a bear hug from behind. I miss you, Mom. I don't like you being mad at me. Mom unwrapped my arms and kinda pushed me
Oh
away.
no,
I'll call you
Mom!
once the order's ready.
Okay, and I left the kitchen with a heavy heart.
I
A couple of hours-
don't like this. I don't like how her mom is behaving. Withholding her affection. That is not good mom behavior. Listen, we've talked about the bad dad tax before. Do I need to whip out the foul mom fine? Is that what we need to do? All foul moms, instant 10K fine? Though this mother is actually struggling financially, so maybe the foul mom fine is a bit harder to enforce. But I don't know, man. I just don't like how she's talking to her. That's not cool, man.
And I left the kitchen with a heavy heart. A couple of hours
A
later,
heavy
I was
heart.
running breathlessly to the principal's office, carrying her huge order. I knocked at the door before entering, then walked up to the desk and placed the food on it. Good morning, ma'am. Here are your 50 fried chickens. Phew. But the principal looked shocked and almost terrified.
I have an allergy to chicken.
Wait,
You gotta
what?
wait for me.
What? But I got an order from your number, ma'am.
What?
Look, this is yours, right? The principal
Oh,
narrowed
no.
her eyes as she looked at my
Ace
phone screen.
or Dad.
There's been some misunderstanding because I never texted that number. Just take them away, now. The smell will make me break out into hives any minute.
Aw.
Feeling dazed, I picked up the
Yeah,
order
get the
and left
chickens
the
out of
office.
there.
Why did she have to be so rude?
Make the
No
chickens
wonder they
cross
called
the
her
road,
rude.
away from
Yeah,
her.
tank for being fat. I had barely taken a few steps down the hallway when I found myself face to face with Dana and her minion.
How dare you take your chickens to my mom? You could have killed her with those.
Oh my god.
I'm just a delivery girl doing
was
my
her
job.
idea,
Not a psychic who can predict an
psychopath.
insecure girl's plan to play a stupid prank on a small business.
You're indeed a
True.
writer. You're good at making up dumb stories.
I bet her stories are as embarrassing as her.
You can always
Wow.
read one to be
You
sure.
guys are scum.
Not interested in reading something by a cheap chicken girl who's trying so hard
A
to fit
cheap
in.
chicken
So
girl.
now you're making up some mysterious long-lost billionaire dad? Just so you can impress someone like Ace?
Did you see the
this
Gucci
is what
Fendi
it's
Prada?
about. And why would I need a rich dad to impress Ace? You've always had one. He's never paid any attention to you. As I started to walk away, Dana suddenly snatched the bag from me and flung it aside.
No,
Everyone in the
not the
hallway gasped
chickens.
As all the fried chickens
Not
went
the
flying across the
chickens.
floor. And then Dana's minion started crushing them with her feet.
Okay, as a person who cares about animals, I can't stand when like animal products are wasted. Like I eat meat and I use animal products, but wasting them drives me insane. I would be so like, honestly, if I saw them crushing chicken wings or chicken whatever with their feet, that disgusts me. I would never look at them the same again.
And then Dana's minion started crushing them with her feet. What makes you think you can treat people like this? Do you have any idea how much hard work you ruined in seconds? Of course you don't.
Yeah.
Because you're just a stupid, spoiled brat.
Get
You know
'em.
what? I actually feel sorry for you because you are the most pathetic person I've ever met.
How dare you?
Dana leapt forward to attack me, but just then, Margot stepped in calmly,
Oh.
holding her iced coffee.
Margot, you have got to start taking my side.
If only it was a
Chicken
hot
Girl
coffee.
started it as usual. She always provokes me.
Margot turned around to me with a strange face, and for a second, I thought she was gonna do something to me.
What?
But then, she abruptly turned back to Dana and flung her coffee in Dana's direction, and some of it got over Dana's shoe.
I already warned you, Dana,
What a
but you
dumb
never
battle.
listen.
What is wrong with you? I can't believe you do this to your own friend.
Don't think I don't know the things you say behind my back.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you know how to be anyone's friend.
I thought a cat
called
fight
me a
was about to
stinky
break out
dingus
between them,
pants.
but then Dana leaned away.
Behind
Come
my
on,
back.
girl, let's go.
As she turned around to leave, Clover suddenly appeared and stuck out her foot. Dana tripped and fell on the floor with her head first in some fried chicken.
No.
Tastes heavenly, right?
You're all gonna pay for this.
As she stormed
You're
off
all
crying,
gonna
Margot
pay for
suddenly
this.
grabbed my arm, her face expressionless.
You and I, we need to talk. Meet me in the chemistry lab after school.
Before I could
Okay.
respond, she walked away too. What was this about? I was at the lab before Margot, and she turned up about 10 minutes late. She sat down on a stool and looked at me squarely.
Listen, Sadie, let's get this done in a civilized way.
I want your dad to buy me clothes now too. I need a Gucci Fendi Prada. Start. Well, at least she knows what she wants.
I know Dom's into you. I'm not so stupid that I wouldn't notice it. So, I need you to stay away from him.
Suddenly,
Aw.
her pretty face became threatening.
You don't want to see my other side, Sadie. You know my dad, right? He can do anything, literally. And, well, my mom, she's a senator with a lot of connections. I can just tell them how
Okay, but-
violent Dominic is and how he tried to hurt me.
Oh,
Everyone already saw what he did to his own brother.
Oh my
I can
gosh,
ruin
you
our scientist little boy's life
scumbag!
in just a second.
Scum!
So really, it's up to you. How do you
Scum.
want to play this?
I was speechless for a few seconds. Wow. I
One of the
didn't
most
expect
awful
that
things
from
you can do to a
Why are you
person.
doing this?
Lie about something
because
like
I
that.
can, Sadie. Because I can.
Margot got up and
And there are
exited the
people
lab
that are that
gracefully,
awful who
while
exist
I
in the
sat
real
there
world,
in
and don't
shock.
ever let
After
yourself
talking with Clover,
be
and
around
thinking
one.
a lot about everything. I'd finally made some decisions. I walked over to the pool next door, where Ace was doing laps. When he spotted me, he quickly came to the edge.
Wow, I wasn't expecting to see you here. You haven't
But I'm
been
glad I
answering
got
my
a
texts
pump
or
beforehand.
calls. Listen, I'm sorry I upset you that day. I shouldn't have tried to kiss you. I didn't know you weren't ready.
Ace.
But like, look at
never
my
mind all that.
abs
We need to
and
talk.
my back
Ace
muscles.
just looked at me as I sat down on a pool chair. You've been very good to me, and I'm grateful for everything you did. But I don't think we should see each other anymore.
Why?
Because you don't deserve to be with someone who isn't sure about you.
Oh.
For a second, I saw a furious glint in his eye.
Yeah.
But then, his face softened again.
If you give me time, I know I can change your mind.
I'm really sorry, but
You know I'm willing to do anything, right? I processed your mom's papers, didn't I?
Ace.
So what, you just used me?
no, you offered to do it. You said we're friends, right? And I tried being more than that, but I just
Ace,
can't.
what is your
And then
motive?
Everything that's happening between you and Dom, what is that? I know he's not a violent person, so are you making that up?
Wow, you saw him punching me and pushing me, and I didn't even fight back? And you think I'm the liar here?
I don't know what to think, except that I need to end this.
You do know that I can reverse the paperwork I got done for your mom, right?
Is that that a threat?
These, honestly, okay. Ace and Margot, this is honestly very triggering. This is very triggering. I have known people who are that awful, who will lie about things like that and will try to help you with something and then do something like what Ace did, where he helped out her mom with that serious thing in her life. And then if Sadie doesn't want to be with him anymore, he does everything he can to rip that away. There are real people like that. You need to get good at reading people as you get older, because there are real people who are like this, and you need to keep yourself safe. So yeah, okay. I officially hate Ace. He is officially the worst.
You do know that I can reverse the paperwork I got done for your mom, right?
Is that a threat? You know what? Now I feel certain that I've made the right decision.
Yup.
Goodbye, Ace.
Yup,
And I walked
get
away
out of there.
quickly, feeling relief wash over
Get
me.
out of there.
As we were having a silent family dinner one night, Dad suddenly cleared his throat.
So I've made my decision regarding this company.
I hate
Ace
you
and I
both.
quickly looked at each other before turning
You must
back
have
to
a
Dad.
Pokemon
My
battle to
heart was
decide.
beating a mile per minute.
And after careful deliberation, I'm making Dominic the CEO of the company by the end of this quarter.
Oh my God.
Dad, are you
And
kidding
Ace,
me?
I'm
Dominic has
commending
proven
you.
himself with his research and gained the trust and respect of the board. I've made the decision that makes the most sense right now.
Ace's face had twisted into rage.
Oh, not
and
the
suddenly
Ace
he swiped
face.
the plates off the table and
Not
sent them
the
flying
Ace
into the wall.
face.
Ace, have you lost your mind?
No, I've
Dad,
lost my
It
face.
looks like you have. You've been preparing me to be the CEO my entire life, and you just gave it to this lowlife? What do you expect me to do?
Lowlife, you
Roll
have the
over and
same
drool?
life.
I expect you to respect my decision and behave yourself.
You'll regret this, Dad. You're making a huge mistake.
And with that,
You're making
Ace
a big
stormed out.
steak.
Squidward, you're making a big steak! Steak? Ha! The only mistake I ever made was wasting my life at the Krusty Ha!
Slamming the door hard behind him. I think he's just shocked. Dad, he'll be fine.
I really hope so. Sorry that this moment has been ruined for you. Congratulations, son. I'm sure you'll always make me proud.
Thanks, Dad. I'll do my
Always,
best.
Dad?
As Dad
Okay, what
retired
happened
his
to
room,
Sadie's
all
dad?
I
Where's
wanted
he
to
at?
do was run over to Sadie and tell her the news. In fact, I wanted to talk to her about a lot more. But before that, I had to speak to Margot.
Where's Sadie's
and I headed
dad?
to her place immediately. When I reached Margot's mansion,
Okay, so Margot is... Dominic's gonna try to get out of there, and Margot's gonna make the same kind of threats that Ace made, because these are both scumbag worms. And scumbag worms, when they don't get what they want, they will do anything they can to harm the person who took it from them. So let's see.
informed me that the family was having dinner and I could join them. As I got closer to the dining room, it seemed like there was an argument happening inside, and I stopped at the
boy.
door.
How many months will you be away this time, Mom?
Do you need an exact deadline? It will be longer than usual.
But it's my birthday next week.
It's just a birthday. We can always celebrate later. Why are you
Yeah,
throwing
you'll
a
have
tantrum?
300
I'm
of
not
them
throwing
with
a
our new
tantrum.
technology.
Oh, before I forget, Dominic's father told me that he'll be announcing Dominic as the official future CEO of biotech any day now.
So you better
My,
solidify
that's
that.
Wonderful. The company will be in good hands with him. He also has this perfect image in the media, which is beneficial for us. Margot, it really is one thing you've done to make us proud, darling. You chose the right guy.
Nothing else about me makes you proud, Mom?
I just gave you a compliment, Margot. Why do you always make everything so negative?
Okay, so she's
I
doing
think we
it
should
for her
announce an
parents.
engagement between Margot and Dominic soon.
What?
The public loves that kind of news, and it'll make my deal with biotech all the more secure.
Oh, okay. So Margot is not the scumbag worm. It's her father and her mother. Those worms.
What? Engagement? But
How are things going between you two?
everything's great. He's the sweetest.
no.
That's amazing. Maybe I could postpone my appointment so we could throw a grand party on your birthday. We'll raise a toast to Dominic for becoming the CEO too, and make him feel special. How does that sound?
Even though we are
wow,
just taking
really?
advantage of
I'd
him.
love that.
I backed off quietly and went to the living room. Suddenly, things were making a lot more sense. Margot had only gotten close to me to win her parents' favor, and they obviously
Scum.
cared more about their image than they did about their daughter.
Scum!
I was still lost in thought when Margot walked in, looking surprised.
Hi there. How long have you been waiting?
Oh, not that long.
I heard
Listen,
everything.
there's something I need to talk about.
Oh my god. I think I already know. Your dad made his decision, didn't he? Are congratulations in order?
He did, yes. But Margot, that's not why I'm here.
I
have
heard
to
your
say something
stupid
else.
conversation.
Margot looked at me, then quietly said,
This is about Sadie, isn't it?
I'm so sorry, Margot. I don't think this will work between us.
I realized that some time ago. But Sadie likes your brother.
Yes.
What are you gonna do about it?
I don't know. All I know is that I need to be honest to you and to myself. Margot came closer to me and put her hand on my face.
That's a good start.
I'm gonna miss
Thank
all the
you for being
times we
honest,
had
Dom.
together.
I would never want someone to feel stuck being with me.
Aww.
I care for you. And Sadie, too.
That means a lot to me. I have to get going, but please, don't be a stranger.
I won't.
Oh,
I kissed Margot on the cheek gently and then left. It had gone much better than I'd hoped.
If I'm not happy, I'll make sure no one else is either!
Worm! You worm! Oh, just when I thought that Margot was an innocent victim who was just following orders. You could have won back your favor with us, Margot. We could have forgave you. But that line right there tells you exactly the kind of worm that Margot is.
If I'm not happy, I'll make sure no one else is either!
Clover and I sat silently on my bed, staring at the photos I'd received in the mail last night. I told you, Margot wasn't kidding. She'll use these fake, bruised pictures of herself to destroy Dominic's image. And it won't matter that it's not true. It's just about creating enough doubt. She's influential enough to make a big deal of it in the press. Once that happens, the board of directors will definitely suggest that Dom shouldn't be the CEO for the company's image. This means too much to him, Clover.
Pathetic loser behavior.
Crazier than I thought. I get what you're saying, but you also can't let him be with that witch. I said the same before. You have to tell him everything and let him deal with it.
I'm not sure about that. He's just become the CEO, and I don't want him to be dealing with a press scandal.
Did Dom tell you about the CEO announcement himself?
Nope. I just read it in the news like everyone else.
Just talk to him, Sadie.
Suddenly, we heard loud, angry voices downstairs, and Clover and I looked at each other in alarm before we ran down.
Dad.
And I found my dad in the lounge with
finally.
Mom yelling at him. I see you guys have finally met again.
You asked your father to pay off my debts? And he's the one who has sorted out my immigration papers?
I would never take money from this
worm. How could you do this
worm.
without asking me?
Can you just calm down?
No, I don't want your help. We were doing just fine without you.
Not really.
Ben, I just
Not
had it.
really.
No, we're not, Mom. We are not doing fine. I know you've been working yourself to the bone to take care of me. And
for the love of fried chicken,
but we can't
let Dad
handle
help.
everything ourselves. I had asked someone else to handle your papers before, but I couldn't trust him anymore. And I can't worry about you being deported one day, or deal with the idea of thugs turning up to terrorize us, Mom. And I've got my own stupid school drama. It's just all getting too much for me, Mom.
For the love of fried chicken, accept the money.
Tears rolled down my cheeks. You don't have to forgive Dad right away. You're allowed to feel angry. But I do want to have him around. And I want our lives to be less stressful. So please,
I understand.
Mom, for my
I
sake,
understand.
just try to make some peace with the situation. I hate that you're mad at me. You're my best friend.
Hey, that's me. No one gets my spot.
Mom and I looked at her, and suddenly we all started laughing.
Believe me, I'm not trying to take Sadie away from you.
I'm just
I
trying to
have no
give you free
expectations
money.
from you either, except hoping that you'll forgive me one day and accept me as part of Sadie's life. I won't help you again without running it by you first. Okay?
Mom sighed and sat down on the couch.
Okay, I need time to accept all this, but I am willing to try for Sadie.
Okay.
Sorry, honey, I didn't realize the toll it was taking on you.
I sat down next to her and hugged her. You know, Mom, I have an idea. Let's go to Cuba to visit Grandma. You haven't
Dad
been
will
home
pay
in the
for it.
longest time. And with your papers sorted out, it won't be an issue now. I really think we could use a break, don't you? Mom looked up at me and pressed my hand.
Let's do it.
It had been a crazy 3 days since Dad had made the announcement, and with all the meetings, briefings, and press interviews, I was coming back home really late.
Watch
every night.
out for that
Tonight,
worm.
I'd come back a little early, and I decided I just had to talk to Sadie. Just as
Okay.
I was going over to her place, the phone started ringing.
You need to come back to the office right now.
Is everything okay?
No, it's not, but I can't discuss this
worm
over the
has
phone.
struck.
Okay, I'll be right there. And when I got to biotech, I was even more surprised to find Ace in Dad's office with 2 security guards standing next to him. What's going on here?
I had a feeling I couldn't trust your brother anymore, and I was right. I had one of my men approach Ace, acting like a competitor who was interested in buying the research you worked on for a lot of money. And guess what? Ace made a deal with him.
I stared at Ace in shock. Are you serious?
You
I know you
worm.
hate me, but you would really do that to Dad's company? What is your problem? Ace leapt from his chair, about to attack me, but the security men held him back.
My problem is that I'm just better than you. I've always
Clearly
been
not.
better than
Clearly
you.
not,
and you robbed
Ace.
me of something I've been dreaming of my whole life.
I wanted to have a whole Ace
I
family.
don't know how to deal with
No,
you
I
right
can't.
now. This is breaking my heart. Even if I made Dom the CEO, I expected you to be by his side, helping him build the company up. But you're too busy tearing him down and you don't even care about how it hurts me. I'm sending you away to France to live with your mother. I don't want you around, not till I can trust you again. If I ever can. Go home and pack your things.
Ace looked shocked, then stormed off with the security guards behind him.
This
I was
is the
still
last we'll
reeling
see
from
of
the news
him.
when I saw tons of missed calls from Clover. I excused myself and called her back.
Oh my god, finally!
Ow, can you please not shout?
Come outside the office building, now!
I rushed out to find Justin leaning against his car while Clover was pacing around impatiently. What's going on? Why are you two here together?
She can't drive, and she forced me to bring her here because the princess couldn't take the bus.
Okay, but what's
and
up?
It's some sort of emergency.
Can you please shut up? Dom, Sadie's leaving. Margot threatened her. You have to talk to her. Well, to Sadie, not Margot. Well, also Margot.
Yeah, never talk to Margot
Tell
again.
that witch to buzz off.
What are you even saying?
Press
And
charges.
then Clover thrust an envelope in my hands. I opened it and was shocked to find pictures of Margot with bruises on her arms. What is this?
Margot sent these to Sadie. She's been threatening Sadie to stay away from you or she'll make these public and say you hurt her.
Disgusting worm behavior. There are real people who do this. They are worms. They are the lowest form of humanity. I wish this kind of thing only happened in MSA so that it would be a funny joke, but I cannot laugh along knowing that there are people who actually do this kind of thing and ruin people's lives over it, and it's the most despicable thing ever.
She's been threatening Sadie to stay away from you or she'll make these public and say you hurt her. Margot is insane. You can't be with her, Dom.
Oh my god, she is insane! And I broke up with her a few days ago anyway!
Yeah.
Well, I guess she still doesn't want to see you and
That's
Sadie
why
be
she's
happy
doing
together.
it. That's why she's doing it. She's only doing it because she can't have you. So you broke up with her, and now she can't deal with the embarrassment and reality that she doesn't have you anymore. So now she's going to tell the story. Oh, I broke up with him, and he's the worst person in the world. When literally it's the complete opposite. Margot is a worm. Margot is a worm.
And I broke up with her a few days ago anyway.
Well, I guess she still doesn't want to see you and Sadie be happy together. Which, by the way, if you want to be, you gotta tell her something right now. Like right now, before she takes a plane to Cuba.
Sadie
Just go to Cuba.
Cuba?
You've been really busy, and Sadie has been dealing with a lot, so she and her mom are going to Cuba for a month to take a break from all of it. She told me to give you this file after she was gone, but I thought you should know everything right away, and you shouldn't let her go without talking to her. Also, FYI, she never liked Ace.
It was all cap.
Just
It
go
was
to
just
the
for
airport
the
and talk
money.
to Sadie so this weirdo can stop talking.
My mind was all over the place, but I just had to focus on one thing.
Sadie!
Catch Sadie before her flight. Okay, I'm off. Thanks. Wish me luck. And with that, I sped off in my car.
Do I need to drop you off home too? I have an important game to get to.
Oh my god, I play this too! Wait, you're Unbeatable Beast? For real? I've been beating your butt for weeks.
Your sharks can't poop?
What?
Come on, drive me home and we'll stop by for ice cream on the way. I'll teach you some of
Are
my
you
winning
sure
tricks.
they can't poop?
Crazy girl.
Mom and I had just gotten through the long security lines at the airport, and I was about to switch my phone to airplane mode when I noticed a bunch of missed calls from Dominic. Just then, I heard someone shouting,
Sadie, wait! Sadie, please, wait!
Don't
As he
catch
ran up
the
to
plane
me,
to Cuba!
I stared at him in shock. Dom, what are you doing here?
Love fried chicken!
I need to catch my breath.
Oh.
Okay, I'm fine. Listen.
I love
How
fried
could you
chicken.
just leave without talking to me for a month?
You've been ignoring me for weeks. What's another month?
Sadie, I'm so sorry. I was really stupid. I just got really jealous seeing you and Ace together. I think he led me to believe some things that weren't true. And yes, I was flattered by Margot's attention, but I think I just agreed to go out with her just because you were seeing Ace.
Exactly.
Also, Clover told me Margot was threatening
And
you.
the most important thing of all of this is that RobertIDK's prediction was 100% right. Thank you. I do this for a living, you know.
Also, Clover told me Margot was threatening you, and I'll take care of that.
Good. Get him,
Also,
Dominic.
I broke up with her a few days ago. It just never felt right because, well, I've been in love with you for a while. And it's okay if you don't feel the same way. I just had to tell you.
I threw my arms around him. I think
Yes,
I feel the same way
Dominic!
about you, dummy.
You think?
Aw, you guys.
Let's share
this
some
is so
chicken
sweet.
tenders.
Sorry to interrupt, but it's the final boarding call.
Forget
Unless,
Cuba.
Sadie, you don't want to go?
Oh, no, Mom. Of course I'll go.
You don't have to, love. You can stay with Clover.
Just
your
take
dad?
care of the chicken.
Be okay with that?
Just take care of the chicken.
Dad?
See, you two have a lot of catching up to do. And yes,
What's
I'll
a
be okay
dad?
with that, Sadie. I'll see you in a month.
Dom and I waved her goodbye as she left for her flight. Then we turned to each other, feeling kinda awkward. This feels a bit weird, right?
A little, but weird in a good way.
I agree. Dom
the
smiled
end
at
of an
me
MSA
warmly,
story, so
and I
just go with it.
couldn't help pulling him in for a kiss. He kissed me back, and it felt just right.
And then Ace and Margot fell off of a cliff. In reality, they probably caused more problems, but this is the happiest time to leave the story off. Okay, the grand truth of it all. What can we determine? 1, I hate my hair right now. 2, my predictions are legit. 3, I got very triggered by this one. 4, we need less billionaires in your stories, MSA. 5, you should watch the rest of the MSA playlist. Do you need company when you're home alone? Throw on the RobertIDK MSA playlist and have yourself a great time. There are so many of these videos. They are a great time. Check them out. Here's another video of mine that YouTube thinks you will like. I'll see you in these videos, or I'll see you in this one. Here's MSA's channel. Make sure you're supporting them. Let me know if you want to see another fun series like this. Cool. Peace.